Hey everyone, my name is Brent, and this is None the Wiser. We are in the 5th episode of reviewing the Doctorate of Business Administration through South College. Now, this is the CBE, which is the Competency-Based Education. This is a 100% online doctorate program, which is not really unusual now. There's a bunch of them, but this is the first competency based, which means you move at your own pace, which means you don't get as much learning support because you rely on your experience, you rely on your discipline, you rely on your own support in order to get there. Now, if you're an adult learner and you have a lot of experience behind you, this is the program for you. You know what life is like. You've experienced a lot, and now you're ready to take on a challenge. And if you're watching this video, that's probably what you're looking for. And for me, I have 8 children. My study time is between 9 p.m. and 12 a.m. every night. I have a full-time job, and we're a single-income household. Now, with all that being said, that means you can do this. I promise you, you can. But you got to have your master's first, and you got to have a pretty good GPA when you graduate to demonstrate that you can get this done. Now, the class I'm in is number 4 class, which is the organizational behavior. Now, this is a fantastic class, one of the most favorite classes that I've had because I loved it in my master's as well. And in this class, you're going to take a critical look at your own organization. And then once you absorb the knowledge and the methodologies, well, you'll need to put it into practice, and that's where the evaluation comes into play. And that is such an awesome thing to be able to do because you're taking a critical look at yourself. You're asking of yourself, and you're asking other people to evaluate you as well. Now, that's through, I guess, the Socratic method where you're asking the right questions, but you want to get to an even more important answer. And that's what this course is all about. Now, I could sit here and talk about all the different writings and all the other essays and some of the things and the research you have to do, but I think it's a given. If you're in a doctorate program, you better be used to writing because at the same time, that's pretty much what you're doing. You're researching, you're writing, you have to demonstrate your knowledge because you are becoming an expert in your field. And that's what this is all about. This is a fantastic class, and the class before, and the class before, and the class before, they're all great classes. In fact, I'm pleasantly surprised with the workload because being that it is self-paced, they limit you or they govern you how fast you can go. There is a 72-hour grading period for each paper. That gives you enough time to read the material, do the research, and then write your papers. Critically look at something. And I think that's what this is all about. The writing is irrelevant as long as you have the concepts and you can utilize the concepts by putting them into practice. And that's what this is all about. But what makes them the best? It's typically those people are practitioners in a specific field and they've learned organizational understanding, development, but they've learned how people work, how to motivate people, how to inspire people. And in reality, that's what you're going to be doing through this course. It's an enjoyable course, and we have to focus on the benefits of researching how an organization works, how to critically look at the layers of an organization, what are the interconnectedness of an organization, what are the dependencies of each position within an organization, how do you approach everyone in the organization, how do you support everyone in the organization, and how do you deal with difficult situations in an organization. And that's what the class is going through right now. My experience is pretty pleasant. I really like looking at that stuff. It's been something that's made me question myself. And if you make me question me, then you're doing a pretty good job because I'm not paying to have an easy ride through school. I'm paying because I want to learn. And the only way that we're going to get sharper is if we sharpen our edge. And the only way to sharpen our edge is to create some friction, shave some of the metal off. It's going to be painful, but at the end of the day, we're going to have a really nice honed edge. And that's what we're doing within this process. And if you're passionate about being successful, if you're passionate about having a successful organization, or just running a business, or it could be education, then you probably should look into a doctorate program. And this particular program right now in the organizational behavior, I kind of feel like I'm trying to sell the program, but in reality, it's just enjoyable right now. But I like learning, like I said, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. I make sure my kids are fed. We get them ready for bed. We put them all to bed. I spend that quality bonding time with my family because that's the most important thing to me. And then I get to work. I don't sit around and watch TV. I am reading, researching, and writing. And if that sounds like something you want to do, well, hey, hop into it and just give it a shot. It's fairly cheap. I say cheap, that's relative. It's like $12,000, $13,000 a year. You can get financial aid. If you work for a corporation, they're probably not going to pay for a doctorate. Maybe they'll give you some tuition reimbursement for a master's, but in general, that's as far as they go. So anyways, my name's Brent. I hope this has been helpful. It's a pretty enjoyable process. I think we're right around 12 to 15 assignments for this particular course. And hey, we're sticking with it. If you have any questions, reach out. I'm more than happy. And I really do appreciate everyone that has reached out thus far. Your interest in a doctorate program and understanding kind of what that experience is on an adult and a parenting and a professional level. I'm here to provide as much insight as I possibly can. The work-life balance is there. The work-school balance is there. You're kind of balanced any way you go, and you're kind of self-paced. Reach out. Always here to help. Take care, everyone.